Hey, we got a special Sesame Street guided sleep meditation video for you tonight. The glorious, most poignant, most elegant, most kind person you would ever meet from the royal family, Queen Elizabeth II. Yay! We would like you all to take a minute's silence here at home so we can celebrate the Queen's amazing life. And we will return shortly to share our stories. Welcome back. Hope you haven't fallen asleep already. If you have, our job is done. The Queen lived a fantastic life so diligently, with grace and honour. Let's celebrate her life with our memories of her at Sesame Street. Yay! Hello, I'm Big Bird. How are you, Madame, Duchess, Queen, Sovereignty, Your Highness? Oh, isn't she amazing? The poise, the serenity, the sense of duty. She is so friendly. Come on, Big Bird. Tell us the story how the Queen helped you. Oh, yes. This was a very, very, very long time ago, when I was in Alaska. Why were you in Alaska, Big Bird? That is a long story. But for the people at home, we were blown away by a storm. Our bird nest was ruined, just a bit like the Wizard of Oz story, and we ended up in Alaska. It was the middle of winter. My yellow feathers were nearly falling off. I was freezing. I ended up landing on a boat that was called the Northwester, and the captain of this boat was Sig Hansen. He gave me gloves and said, "Get to cutting, son." I was cutting the fish, pushing the cages, catching crabs, with the winter sprays of the cold water going all over my face and feathers. At the meantime, all over the world, my face was on every billboard and TV station, with the Queen addressing the whole world, broadcasting. You gotta remember, back in those days, there was no television, there was no mobile phone, and not even one had a TV as yet. She proclaimed, "Our beloved Big Bird has gone missing from Sesame Street. To all my states of the Commonwealth, we must join together as one to find Big Bird as he's a national treasure in the United States and all over the world. If you find him, 8 foot tall, yellow bird, easy to spot, he's very friendly, loving, and always helping out a friend. Pleasure. Please get in contact with Sesame Street now." So, Sig Hansen had a look at Big Bird and thought for a day or two and decided he had to call. "Count's Castle, Count von Count here." "What's up? It's Sig Hansen from the Northwestern. You're sailing the right way, mate. You'll arrive in New Zealand in a few days. Kia ora. You must speak when you arrive. It means hello, greetings, and welcome. I do remember Kia ora when I was captain on Captain Thomas's lagoon cruise in Rarotonga. You know I don't get so much spare time, but when I do, this might be a place you should check out. Anywho, I heard the Queen was searching for the bluebird. Or was it little bird? Oh, yeah, that's right, Big Bird. He's on my boat, but I want something in return. I want Oscar the Grouch, because I need someone to put all my fish bones in. Well, that will be arranged. Alakazam, alakazam, hocus pocus. Count to 2, 1, 2, poof! And just like that, I was back at Sesame Street. Hey, who's Oscar the Grouch? Oh, he used to be on Sesame Street many years ago. I'm still here. Kick, crash, bang! Ah! What was that sound, Big Bird? Just the old trash can. No need to worry. Anyway, thank you so much, Queen Elizabeth, for saving my life so many years ago. Well, that was a great story. You want to hear mine? No! Hey, you. Stop laughing at home. That hurt my feelings. We'll have a rest right now, and we'll return shortly for my story of the Queen Elizabeth. Listen to the music, music, music. Count von Count back again. Talk about the time the Queen saved my life. As I'm a Dracula, shush, don't tell anybody. I can only come out at night, but Vount con Vount, a evil cousin of mine, tied me to the bed with the curtain open, so when sunrise came I would mount. But luckily I could use the beam of light flashing away from me to call the bat signal. But Batman didn't respond. But I remember the lighthouse always has light facing Buckingham Palace. So I had to change the direction of the light so it faced opposite me. When the Queen Protectors would come looking as it was a secret code that someone was in trouble. But how could I do it? I am tied to the bed. But I remember I had my friends above me, the bats. Let's count while we're here. 1 bat. I'm pretty sure there's 2 bats. Oh no, there's 3 bats. Oh, there may be more 4 bats. Look at them all flying around. 5 bats. Oh, 6 bats. Oh, we're down to 7 bats. The 7 bats all flew over to the lighthouse, following my instructions. They used all their might and pushed the flashing lighthouse light to face opposite me. And within a flash, Prince Harry was here. How you doing, young chap? Are you in trouble? Yes, we only have 1 minute to sunrise, and I will mount if I'm still tied up and the curtain's still open. Okay, old friend. I'll untie you first. No, the curtain. It's alright. I'll take this one off, 1 tie off the leg. Then I'll take off the 2nd tie of your leg. Close the curtain as I'm kicking my feet. As Prince Harry is contemplating what to do. I'm starting to feel the heat of the sun, Harry. It's about to come. Okay, I'll take off the 3rd tie to your hand. And where's the other tie? Maybe it's at your feet. No! Oh, there, at your hand. It's too late, Harry. What are you on about? No! Just in that very second, when I thought I was going to be slimely mess on the bed, Queen Elizabeth II. The angel came through the door and closed the curtain to my viewing window. I was very much heavily breathing. What were you worried about? All under control. Come on, Harry. Time for you to return to your duty of service. Our country, fighting for the United Kingdom and all the Commonwealth. Don't worry, Count von Count. You will be safe now. As Confound is locked up in one of my many towers. He'll never hurt you again. Toodaloo. Well, thank you, Your Majesty, the best queen of them all. Nom. What a wonderful, boring story. I think I have the story that will trump them all. All I need is 10 big, juicy cookies to eat. Oh no, not again. Let's return shortly, so we can catch up on some sleep. As you rest. Cookie be back shortly. Hey, it's me, Cookie Monster. Anywho, I remember the time the Queen saved me on my mum's birthday. Dad, and the night before, he made delicious chocolate chip cookies. He told me to make sure not to eat them. They are for your mum's birthday tomorrow. He left them in a clear cookie jar. And you know me, Cookie, I'm very good at not eating cookies. That's right in front of my face. My eyes were just staring, glazed over their cookies. And then my neck started to tick, and I was getting sweaty palms and itchy fingers. My head was spinning. I was out of control. In my head, I was saying, "No, Cookie, don't you? Mom's birthday tomorrow." But my stomach was grumbling. It was churning, telling me to eat all the cookies. And in a flash, my hand took over my body, opened the cookie jar, and nom, straight into my mouth. And they all disappeared. How can this happen to me, Cookie? I never moved. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't tell Dad, he would be heartbroken. Couldn't tell Mum, she can't know. Me, Cookie, in trouble. Then I remember this old book I had about cookies. If you're ever in trouble, you could call Buckingham Palace and they would send you chocolate chip cookies. So I called the number and they said they haven't done that in 10 years. Cookie was crying to my heart content. And the lady was so nice that, "Okay, dear, we'll send you some right away. To Cookie's house at Sesame Street, right? Make sure you smile every day and give out cookies to everyone." Yes, me, Cookie, will do that. From that day on, every time I see a cookie, I ate it. Nom. I was very happy. She said if you give it out to everybody, Cookie Monster. Oops, be silly. The Queen saved my life that day. I'm sure Dad knew about it because his cookies never tasted that delicious. But he was grateful, and of course Mum loved them. Where else did I get my sweet tooth from? Well, it's time to say goodbye to our beloved Queen Elizabeth II. She is the most decorated monarch of all time. She always had time for so many people, having famous tea parties with guests from all walks of life. She's loved by so many people. Thank you for your service, duty, sovereignty as the Queen of the United Kingdom, and you'll be sorely missed by everyone here at Sesame Street. Thank you, Mummy. Sleep well tonight. We'll see you at the next video.